Here is another example of information display as a special category of digital resources for learning. Information display, again, the purpose is to represent maximum amount of information in a smaller screen space in a way that can be useful for learners in their learning activities. By consuming the information from digital resource for learning, but they use that information in the context of their learning activities. In this case, we have some mechanical engineering information related to the process of machining turning, and we see here two parameters represented in a graph, XY graph, where ordinate represents depth of cut and axis represents feed rate. So if I manipulate these two parameters, and as you see, as I manipulate two parameters, there is a cursor that moves along X and Y. And if I enter this zone called roughing zone, I check, I'll get some information presented on the screen for me, and then I can use that information in the context of my learning activity. So I see visually information as pictures and information as textual points listed on the right side of the screen. So if I change, enter different zone of this graph, I will see different information. Traditionally, this information being represented on a paper and been taken to the workshops by engineers and technicians who will then decide what tools and geometry of these tools they need to select for specific machining process. And in this case, instead of using the paper that is much larger and disorganized in some sense, we use interactivity and visualization to represent all this information in a single space.